After a long day, we just want to switch our brains off. Modern technology caters to this need a little too well. Have you ever been frustrated with yourself for wasting so much time on your phone, while other things like work, studying, or even sleep get neglected? If that sounds like you, stick around because we're looking at the signs that you are struggling with brain rot, why, and what you can do about it. Brain rot is a modern phenomenon brought on by excessive internet use, particularly through doom scrolling, consuming low-quality, meaningless content that offers little intellectual stimulation. The term brain rot refers to the negative impact this type of content has on your brain, leading to effects like a shortened attention span and diminished cognitive function. How do we distinguish brain rot? Brain rot isn't exactly a clinical condition, so there aren't well-established symptoms to look for. The type of content that people deem as brain rot changes from person to person. It could be applied to just about anything, from Skibbity Toilet to the Talk to a podcast as it spawned from a meme. And yes, sometimes cat videos and memes too. What is considered low quality, nonsensical, unhelpful, and meaningless is subjective. But one thing that is consistent is that it always has something to do with the internet or being chronically online. So if we were to diagnose someone with brain rot, the first thing we would look at is whether or not there are signs of internet addiction. Here are a few signs to look out for. Excessive time online. Do you spend a large portion of your day scrolling through social media, often at the expense of other activities? If you find yourself constantly bouncing between apps, endlessly scrolling and refreshing without realizing it, you might be experiencing the negative effects of internet overuse. This endless cycle often stems from the addictive nature of social media and the internet itself. The more time you spend on these platforms, the more it can affect your time, mood, and mental sharpness. Shortened attention span. Do you find it hard to focus for extended periods of time without getting distracted? Constant scrolling and mindless consumption of content can significantly reduce your ability to focus. When you're exposed to a constant stream of quick, bite-sized information, your brain gets used to instant gratification, making it harder to focus on tasks that require more sustained attention. The rapid switching between content disrupts your ability to concentrate for extended periods. And over time, it can make you more prone to distractions and less able to engage deeply with anything. Slow cognitive response. Do you feel like your brain is moving slower or that it takes longer to process information? Doom scrolling and information overload can also slow down your brain's ability to process and respond to information. When you're bombarded with a constant flood of headlines, videos, and images, your brain can struggle to keep up, leading to slower reaction times and difficulty focusing on complex tasks. This brain fog makes it harder to think critically or quickly, as your mind becomes overloaded with shallow, fragmented information. Neglecting responsibilities. Do you often put off important tasks like work or school just to scroll through memes or check social media? If you're finding it hard to prioritize your responsibilities over internet use, it's a clear sign of brain rot. Loss of interest in other activities. Have you lost interest in hobbies or activities you used to enjoy, preferring instead to scroll on your phone? When your phone becomes your main source of entertainment, it can contribute to brain rot. For example, think about how much time you spend on your phone. If you find yourself scrolling while a movie plays in the background, you're likely not fully engaged in the activity. This kind of behavior contributes to brain rot, as you're not mentally stimulating yourself in any meaningful way. Losing track of time. Do you frequently lose track of time while scrolling? You might start checking your phone for a few minutes only to realize hours have passed and you've wasted far more time than you intended. Irritability. or anxiety? Do you feel anxious, upset, or irritable when you can't access your phone or social media? If being disconnected from the internet causes significant frustration or stress, it's a sign your brain is becoming dependent on it. Escaping problems or negative emotions. Do you turn to your phone to avoid dealing with real-life stress or negative emotions? If you're using social media or scrolling to escape problems like loneliness or anxiety, you could be falling into brain rot. Social withdrawal. Do you prefer interacting with people online rather than face-to-face? If you choose digital interactions over real-life relationships, it may lead to increased social isolation and brain rot. Sleep disruptions. Do you find yourself scrolling late into the night or early morning, disrupting your sleep schedule? Spending excessive time on your phone, especially before bed, can affect your sleep and contribute to mental fatigue. If you answer yes to 4 or more of these signs, you might be struggling with brain rot. Frighteningly, according to research published in the European Journal of Radiology, internet addiction can cause gray matter to decay. As psychiatrist Dr. Victoria Dunkley points out, the areas of gray matter that lose volume are associated with planning and impulse control. So in a way, internet addiction could actually be rotting your brain. This could explain why it's so difficult to be productive and pull yourself away from your phone. So is there anything we can do about it? The good news is yes. Stay tuned until the end if you're serious about making a change. But first, we need to understand the why. We all know that mindlessly scrolling through social media can be therapeutic at the moment. But this behavior can become problematic when it becomes your go-to way to pass the time. If your entire free time revolves around your phone, it can leave little room for more fulfilling activities that actually engage your brain. Habits play a huge role in how you spend your time online. The decisions you make out of habit can easily become your default choices, leading to a drain on your energy and focus. Over time, if you choose healthier, more productive activities like exercise or painting, they can become second nature and require less mental effort to engage with. But what if it's far deeper and more sinister than just habit, like an addiction? Why is this happening? Is there something deeper here? The truth is, brain rot represents something greater. Why is it that we want to switch our brains off and endlessly scroll? Why do we not feel motivated to pursue a better use of our time? What is it that really makes us so susceptible to brain rot? By the end of the day, you're probably just tired of thinking. Every thought is a bombardment of the to-do lists, anxious decision-making, and frustrations. In an age full of instantly accessible bad news and every humanitarian cause wearing on your empathy, it shouldn't really come as a surprise that some people just wanna look at nonsensical memes or listen to the Talk to a podcast. So maybe brain rot is a symptom of something more. Maybe our concern shouldn't lie in what brain rot is doing to us, but rather in how we structure our lives and how that facilitates brain rot. Maybe all brain rot really is a symptom of widespread depression. If you're spending hours on social media and find yourself too drained to do anything other than endlessly scroll, it's definitely time for a change. And if it feels overwhelming, which is fair, seeking help from a professional therapist could be a crucial step. It's really important to recognize that brain rot isn't a sign of laziness or lack of willpower. It can actually be a symptom of deeper mental health struggles like stress, anxiety, or burnout. When you're feeling overwhelmed, your brain may turn to distractions as a way to cope. It's okay to acknowledge that. It doesn't mean you're not trying hard enough. In fact, being kind to yourself during these moments is crucial and can help you find a way out of that cycle when you're ready. You're doing the best you can. If you're looking for solutions to help tackle this, stay tuned till the end and remember that you're not alone in this. Why is doom scrolling so addictive? When you scroll through endless memes or watch funny videos, your brain gets a rush of dopamine, the feel-good chemical that rewards you for seeking pleasure. Each new meme or video hits you with a quick dopamine burst, making you wanna keep going. This instant gratification makes it hard to stop doom scrolling, even when you're aware that you're wasting time. This cycle can contribute to brain rot, where your brain is constantly overstimulated but not challenged in a meaningful way. And it's not just the funny stuff that hooks you. Even negative content like dramatic or shocking videos can be addictive. Whether you realize it or not, when you see something that triggers anxiety, your brain releases cortisol, the stress hormone. This activates the amygdala, the emotional part of your brain, keeping you stuck in the loop of doom scrolling, seeking out more content to either calm your nerves or intensify your emotions. These videos and memes are designed to trigger fast, high-intensity dopamine and cortisol rushes. This constant cycle of quick emotional highs makes it harder to focus on anything that doesn't give you an immediate hit of excitement, further feeding the brain rot cycle. We hope that by watching this video, you're making conscious choices about how you spend your time online. However, the internet is vast, and it's easy to hop from one thing to another with just a few clicks. Even if you watch educational or artistic content from time to time, it doesn't mean you're exempt from brain rot. So now that we've found a few root causes of why this is happening, it's time to explore what you can do about it. So what are the solutions? By understanding how doom scrolling hijacks your brain's reward system, leading to brain rot, you can break the cycle and replace quick dopamine bursts with gradual, healthier, and more sustainable rewards. Here's how. Exercise. Boost dopamine and serotonin, providing long-lasting mood benefits and stress reduction. To get the benefits of exercise for mood and stress, aim for at least 20 to 30 minutes of moderate activity each day. This could include brisk walking, cycling, or swimming, anything that gets your heart rate up. If you enjoy something more intense like running or dancing, that's great too. Even light activities like yoga or stretching can still help boost serotonin and dopamine, especially if done consistently. The key is regularity. So try to make it a part of your daily routine. Even short bursts of movement throughout the day, like a 5-minute walk every couple of hours, can help keep those mood-boosting chemicals flowing. Creative activities. Engaging in challenges like drawing, painting, singing, or writing activates the same reward centers in the brain without the addictive rush. If you're not a creative person, you could try exploring activities like cooking, gardening, or even solving puzzles. The key is finding something that sparks your interest and gives you a sense of accomplishment, while also helping to recharge your mind in a healthier way. It's been proven that creative hobbies in particular can boost mental sharpness and life satisfaction, helping to counteract brain rot and improve overall well-being. Mindfulness or meditation. Mindfulness or meditation helps reduce cortisol levels, which is the hormone linked to stress, while balancing emotions. You can start with just 5 to 10 minutes a day in a quiet space. Focus on slow, deep breathing. Inhale for 4 counts. Exhale for 4 counts. And gently bring your focus back if your mind wanders. Guided meditation apps like Headspace or Calm, not sponsored, can be a great starting point. I also made one called the Peace Pod. There's a link in the description. If meditation isn't for you, try mindfulness during daily activities like focusing on the taste of your food or the sensation of water on your hands. These practices promote calm and healthier stress relief. Setting boundaries with your phone and social media. A key to maintaining a balanced relationship with your phone, social media, and the internet is setting boundaries. Schedule specific times for phone use or limit yourself to the shortest amount of time that works for you. We're not here to make you feel bad about enjoying mindless scrolling. It's natural to seek out a mental break. However, it's important to balance this with activities that help your brain thrive. Fill the gap with stimulating hobbies. It's unrealistic to limit phone time without replacing it with something else. Instead, try filling that gap with stimulating hobbies that engage your mind and keep you active. Light exercise, reading, creating art, or even watching a TV show are all healthier for your brain than mindlessly scrolling for hours. And if all these are not for you, even playing video games, anything that challenges your brain are better options as they give you a sense of accomplishment. And listen, if all else fails and you're still feeling stuck, it could be a sign that there's something deeper going on, like depression or other mental health conditions. And in that case, seeking support from a mental health professional is a crucial next step. What do you think? Is brain rot a serious issue that destroys our intelligence and attention span, or is it just a meme that's thrown around lightly? Do you think there is a correlation between depression and brain rot? Let's keep the conversation in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, let us know by leaving a like, and remember to subscribe to Psych2Go for more videos like this. See you next time.